Hi, my name is Hailey. I am with Team D for the Management 282 final project. We decided to do our marketing plan on refurbishing shipping containers into livable homes for low-income families in the Puget Sound area. So the name of our business is Contain Container Inc., and here's a little bit about it. Contain Container Inc., we are looking to provide low-income families with affordable living situations. A 2018 survey found that nearly 1/3 of those that were renting was because they couldn't afford. They were spending a majority of their income, their monthly income, on rent alone. So we're looking to relieve that burden from families of having to spend their whole entire wages on a place to live. We also are just looking to ensure that they're in the best hands possible when working with us, giving them our full attention, listening to everything that they want, and just making sure that we're creating the win-win situation. We're also looking to provide a better quality of life for them living in the area, and just overall give them a place to call their own home. We're planning to obtain investor funding from big corporations, so Microsoft, Apple. Those will be two really big ones that we'll be able to reach out and obtain investing from. We're also looking to partner with local corporations, so places like IKEA will be a really good one to help furnish the homes and even get dishwashers, refrigerators, things like those, or even Walmart would be a good one to get basic necessities such as clothing, towels, bath stuff, and even food. So with this, we hope to house at least 20 families within our first year. Here are some current marketing situations in regard to shipping containers for homes. The global container home market is expected to reach nearly 74 million by 2025. Used shipping container prices are going to vary between $1,500 to $5,000, whereas newer ones that have not been touched whatsoever are going to range from $3,000 to $5,000, and that's just because, like said, they have not been touched, they have not been through the weather and nor use. There are more than 14 million out-of-service containers that are easily available and ready to be purchased at a low cost, especially if they can be purchased at bulk amounts. Tacoma and Seattle's need for affordable housing is growing each year, especially with the incline of homeless. It's definitely going to help decrease that. It's also reusing a shipping container is an excellent example of recycled and just overall not having to damage the earth. So it encourages a smaller footprint and less usage of other building materials. So like I said, just recycling, not having to cut down trees, saving the earth, won't use as much as that, and just takes less time overall than from a normal home. In order to have the correct types of homes and permits and all of that, and be able to give to specifically low-income families, we would have to apply with the state for low-income housing, and that can be done pretty easily. And we will have to qualify for U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development funds provided in the form of low-interest loans. Not only that, but we will also, by partnering with Microsoft for investment, they launched a $500 million affordable housing initiative, providing loans and grants to companies helping to reshape the housing market in this region. So that's going to be beneficial and definitely a plus on our side for being able to get this recyclable type of living situation to go through for low-income families. For SWAT for Contain Container Inc., starting with strengths, we are offering affordable living for low-income families. The construction time for these types of homes is significantly less, can be done within 3 months, a month, just depending on the type of home that is looked for these. It's easily transportable, so it could be built one place and then transported to another place relatively easy and at a low cost. It's cheaper to construct than a normal home, doesn't need all the same type of materials, and like I said, time is a lot. So labor will decrease significantly. It can also withstand weather conditions a lot more than that of a regular home. So it's made to withstand, large amounts of wind, rain, water, all of that. And it's also just a unique style of living. So for the Tacoma, Seattle area, that will be beneficial, especially in Seattle, just for having a unique home. Some Some weaknesses that are going to arise, though, in Contain Container Inc. is just the social standards and norms. These are not the normal type of living homes. They are not even, they're a little bit similar to mobile or modular homes, but in a way, they're still super unique. So it's going to be hard to have people on board with large amounts of these homes all over. As well as building codes. Building codes and permits, those are going to be harder to obtain because, like I said, these are not a normal type of home. So it's going to be a little bit of an extensive process, especially if we are wanting to do an apartment complex or something where multiple people are going to want to live. It's also going to be hard finding contractors or construction workers or contractors to be able to do this job, just because not too many contractors are familiar with the style of living or type of home. And it's also difficult for heating and cooling. It is metal, so it's not insulated. When it's hot, it stays hot, and when it's cold, it's going to stay cold. So that's going to be one of the things we are going to have to look at to overcome. Some opportunities that Contain Container Inc. has, though, is that we offer housing to low-income families, giving them the ability to live and have their own home. Also, by partnering with schools or universities, we could hopefully create apartments or the housing that they would be able to need to live in. And it also offers universities a way to promote that they're going green, which I know a lot of them are trying to do. We can also do single mothers by reaching out through churches. A lot of single mothers go to church, so just by reaching out to the churches and having single mothers or families that just need a place to live will be beneficial. And overall, some threats that we are going to have is just going to be our competition, and as well as builders just not being familiar with these types of homes, harder to obtain permits from the city, and just social aspects of being a unique style of living. Overall, we are just looking to create lower prices of living for low-income families, give them quality service. So overall, for Contain Container, our SWOT summary, kind of just what I mentioned before, we're looking to just lower the prices to appeal to low-income families, offer quality service to build our business and as well as expand, and connect with schools to offer low-income families, so those that get free reduced lunch, maybe offer this or give them some type of information on affordable living, and just working with other relief programs, partnering with them. It will get our name out there, and other relief programs can, hey, Contain Container Inc., they offer affordable living situations. And as well as just offering programs through schools, and letting the students know as well, we offer that for their family. It's also reliable builders and contractors. We would have to find those and rely on reliable builders and contractors to be able to obtain the permits that we would need. And it's affordable living with a unique style. Payment plan options are available, which is huge, especially for those who are low income. So offers to, in a way, it's like a rent to own. But payment plans offer them to not be able to put down full amounts, but be able to pay smaller portions at a time at what they could pay. So we would really be working with them to make sure that we're not taking their money, but we're making sure that they're having a place to live at an affordable rate for them. And just by giving them quality customer service, so by listening and making sure that we're really just focused on the family, will give us great service to be able to build. Social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram will be great ones where we can promote and get our name out there. Everybody is on social media or has access to some of these. Social media platforms, like I said, mentioned Facebook, Instagram, are going to be great ways for us to reach out and connect with those families or even other organizations to be able to get support and donations from.
Hi, my name is Jerry Sauni. I will be talking about the Objectives and Issues section for Contain Container Incorporated. Our first objective is to gain at least 100,000 followers to 150,000 at most on our Facebook page. Our customers are assets to our company, and their experiences show the relationship between them and our business. Therefore, we will be posting our customer reviews of their personal experiences doing business with Contain Container. Daily status updates on our newest inventory of containers and repurposed homes will be posted as well. We want to consistently inform our customers and potential customers on what we have available. We are also recording and posting weekly vlogs of the homes we build to show our customers just how they are made safely and livable. However, this is the issue. A strong online presence is trusted, whereas a small or new presence is not. As a startup company, our online presence will be low, and this will show our prospects, especially those who have heard of Contain Container Incorporated for the first time, to be disinterested in us. In addition, building new homes each week for our weekly vlogs can be a waste of resources. Though we are putting them on display for purchase, all customers have a different taste in designs. Moving on to our second objective. Contain Container's second objective is to reduce the cost of renting and home ownership in Tacoma according to the poverty rate of 15.9% by 2% every year for the next 50 years. As of July 2019, the population in Tacoma is at 217,827. Nearly 16% of these residents are people in poverty. From this, we aim to reduce the rent expense and home ownership expense for about 693 people each year for the next 50 years, which is also 2% of the poverty rate. In order to obtain this, Contain Container offers homes at our lowest price of $12,000. On top of that, we also set up payment arrangements with low interest rates. The issue to this objective are more complex issues that can occur beyond poverty, like homelessness. Also, the poverty rate in Tacoma could increase due to COVID-19. We now move on to our third and final objective and issue. Our third objective is to increase awareness of Contain Container Incorporated to the Tacoma area to gain 5% market share within 24 months. To achieve this, we are focusing mostly on traditional marketing. That is, posting our ads on newspapers, flyers, billboards, and airing on local radio stations. We will also be consistently posting on our Facebook page. Contain Container Incorporated aims to educate potential customers about the services and products we offer and the benefits there are in living a minimalist lifestyle. The issue to this is this. Contain Container is joining the industry with many competitors around the county and the state. Gaining 5% market share over the companies that are offering similar products and services can be difficult. Contain Container Incorporated needs to offer greater benefits, greater products and services in order to gain market share and retain customer loyalty.
Hi, my name is April Pope, and today I'm going to be discussing with you the different marketing strategies that we use here at Contain Container Incorporated to reach each and every one of our goals by the end of the year. The first thing we like to do is make sure that we're advertising on social media often. Advertising to social platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram allows us to reach a wide variety of clientele. Sometimes people that didn't even know container homes existed. We also strive to provide daily updates to our website. These updates not only include the most available and recent homes, but also include the different layouts and options we have available to choose from. Making sure that our website also streams smoothly and is user-friendly is another great way to make sure that we're reaching our goals. We also strive to respond to reviews in positive and helpful manners. If you're having a negative experience with our business and we see a negative review, we're going to respond in an upbeat way and try and get to the root cause of that so that we can keep you as a client and make sure that you're happy and satisfied with your experience with us. Next, I'd like to discuss the InsoFast insulation panels. We're going to be using these insulation panels to help keep our container homes nice and warm and cozy for you throughout any weather or different elements that it might withstand. We chose these insulation panels for a wide variety of reasons. First being that they're very cost effective. We plan to work with families in the Seattle and Tacoma areas, and we're going to work with low-income families starting out. So making sure that we have cost-effective options is a very important thing to us. Next, we loved that these are mold-resistant panels. So that's going to be very helpful when deciding to build your home with us, because you're going to know that 10, 15 plus years down the road, you'll never have to worry about mold growing in your walls or being an issue. And also, they're very easy to install. Our sustainable competitive advantage is that our homes are able to withstand the elements and natural disasters better than your average built home. So the average built wood home that you see on a daily basis will not withstand a severe storm like our container homes will be able to. And these homes will last your family many, many years to come, possibly even a lifetime. Our marketing mix is built up of a lot of components. Our product would obviously be our wonderful container homes. We strive to make these homes not only elegant and modern, but also aesthetically pleasing and what each customer wants. We do provide a lot of different options and customizations so that you can make the home the way you'd like it, depending on how much you'd like to spend. Regarding our prices, the total startup expenses are $27,391. That's not including taxes or any added on components that you choose. Like I said, we're going to be starting out in our Tacoma and Seattle areas of Washington, and we hope to range out to other cities and surrounding areas in the future. But for now, we're going to start with low-income families in those two cities and hope that we can make a big impact and show people that container homes are a great option. We're going to use promotional sales and social media to help a lot with letting people know that we're a new up-and-coming business and that container homes are a great option. If you would like to find a piece of land and build a home, but you don't have a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars to build that home, this is a wonderful option for you to build a great living space for you and your family to live and or to be comfortable and happy in. Thank you so much for listening to me explain our marketing strategies here at Contain Container Incorporated. We really hope to gain your business and trust and work with you in the future on building your dream home.
Hello, my name is Suparat Poonsup. Now I would like to talk about our action programs for Contain Container Company. So we have decided to carry out our marketing strategies by conducting advertisement through trade shows, social media marketing, and email marketing. In the action program, we use a few components to plan and measure the result, so that way we can see which program or which plan is effective for our company. First, we're gonna be knowing about action type, what will be done, the frequency, means of tracking, cost or the budgets for the marketing plan, and who are responsible for doing it. Now, I would like to talk about our startup cost a little bit. So our startup cost for our marketing program will be around $400. However, as our business grows, the marketing team will coordinate with management to increase the budget plan for marketing department. So this will be evaluated on quarterly basis. Right. So now let's talk about the first action program, which is the trade shows. So what we will be doing, we're gonna be locate and coordinate events relevant to the product. And the second one, we're gonna be creating marketing flyers, banners, gifts to distribute at the trade shows. The last one, we're gonna be doing, proper planning, proper funds allocated, and costs do not exceed designated allowance. I think pretty much is, planning the budget. for the trade shows, right? So most of them, we're gonna be doing this plan as an ongoing, but for producing tangible marketing materials, we're gonna be doing as needed. Most of the plan, the marketing team will be responsible for doing it, but for the budget planning, financial department, they will work on the budget, revenue, and expenses, so that way they can track and make sure it's right. Next, social media marketing action programs. We have 4 plans. First, we try to reach more customers or followers for our Facebook, Instagram, Twitters, even LinkedIn for our company website. So first one, we're gonna be ensure that the contents of the post are covered on all platforms. And the second one, we have to make sure that we create the interactive contents or posts, and make sure we reply back to the customers. For example, they ask you questions about the product or service, you answer them right away. Next one is analyzing data for more followers. So this plan is pretty much we are doing researching our competitors' social media website, and we make sure that we have studied current social trends in order to guide the layout of our social media content. The last one is we conduct social media advertising. So what we do, we engage with the social media advertising companies and maintain social media marketing strategies on it. Most of the plan, of course, marketing team will have to be responsible for doing it, but the sales teams are part of it too, especially answering questions for customer, so that way you can maintain a better customer service. So for this social media program, it is very important to maintain the time and doing daily, weekly, and these 4 plans we will be doing as an ongoing. For the next for the last program, email marketing action plan, we have 3 plans. First, we're gonna for the email, we're gonna be informing customers of our new products and services. For the second one, we're gonna make sure we have customer surveys, follow up. We make sure we're following up with customer satisfaction. Are they feel satisfied with our products or our service? And for the last one, we have to have a contact list management. So what we do, we can develop our program to track and show customers and potential customer contact information. So I like this plan because this way we can look back and we can keep track our current customer, what did they buy our product, and also we have it on the records, and that way we can keep track and having following up, ask them about our products, feedbacks, stuff like that. So who are responsible for doing it? Most of them will be sales teams, of course, because they are contacting directly with the customers pretty much. And IT personnel. So we need an IT personnel to, for responsible for doing like all kind of technology gadgets or, devices. Yes, and how often we're gonna be doing it as an ongoing for the customer surveys, up to which customer purchased our products, and and for the contactless management, we're gonna be doing on the startup. Now, if you guys want to know about the budget plan, I suggest you James will be responsible for explaining about our budget plans. And let's go.
Hi, I'm James Holland, and I'd like to discuss our budget for Contain Containers Inc. with our startup expenses. Our shop rental, we estimated about $3,000, and then our total expenses for our startup, it'd be a one-time expense for machinery, our fixtures, our equipment, and our furniture for a total of $8,500. Our opening inventory expenses would be purchasing of the Connex, framing it, installation, electrical, lighting, our HVAC, our walls, flooring, the plumbing, and the water closet for a total of $9,469. Our distribution for transportation of the Connexes to our destination would be $500. Our admin expenses would be our utility deposit, accounting fees, insurance that we would need, salaries for office personnel that we need to hire, the total $3,938. Our advertising and promotional expenses, just for starting, would be our signage, printing, and just basic advertising, but hopefully everything will be done through internet and low cost. But our total budget is $400 a month. For general labor expenses, our time is calculated at 88 hours per Connex. That figures 2 persons, 40 hours with a tiny bit of leeway in there, and a wage of $18 an hour for a total of $1,584 per Connex. Now I'd like to go over the summary statement. We expect capital grants from corporations and hopefully municipalities that help finance our startup at $30,000. We have a one-time investment of $8,500. Our monthly expenses is $7,338, and the cost per Connex would be $11,553 for a total of $27,391. So, at the cost to make one unit would be $11,553, with a markup of 15% would be $1,733 per Connex, for a total price unit of $13,200. On our 3-year projection, we're calculating at 50 units on the first year for a total of $664,300. On our second year, we're planning to selling 100 units for $1,328,600. In our third year, planning to selling upwards of 200 units for $2,657,200. Thank you for listening to my budget. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Hi, my name is Melissa Osterlund, and I'm your next presenter. For controls, we'll monitor and analyze for adjustments and any improvements that might need to be made. For our target market sales, we'll bump our projections to see if any changes need to be made with our current projections. For budgeting and monitoring our spending, we have separate expense accounts for trade shows and traveling. We'd like to do market research studies, and overall, we would like to minimize our spending while maximizing our profitability. We have set forth certain performance standards designated to measure our progress. These standards are an increase in our product sales, an improvement in cash flow, an increase in our shipping order. We have monthly and quarterly checklists that we conduct to improve our customer responses for our surveys. We have increased our distribution of our product, and also we're looking to improve our brand recognition by getting out in the local community and being actively involved. I am also the POC for marketing organization, where I will evaluate the success of our marketing plan. I monitor daily for good and bad reviews to make sure I can find out what the issue is, if there is any, and how I can fix it. We have a 3-year limited warranty program. It is a 3-year from the date of purchase warranty. It covers any defects in materials. We will repair or replace products or parts that are defective due to improper material or improper workmanship. For the implementation phase, by this month, November of 2020, we'd like to complete a marketing plan. By December, we have finalized our brochure and our business cards. By January, we would like to complete our company website. In February, we're going to review and revise anything that came wrong during our pre-testing. And in March, our website goes live. In April, we would like to network with city leaders and potential partners for any grants or any subsidies that we could receive from them. In May, we're going to look to nonprofits to see if they could help us by donating local food vouchers, warm clothes, any non-perishable canned items, so when we set up this affordable housing, we can set it up with a little bit to help these families out. And by June, we're going to send out press releases to the local media to let them know we are open for business. For contingency planning, we'll continue to monitor customer feedback to stay on top of reviews. Emergency financing, we'll have an emergency backup line of credit for those just-in-case moments. Data loss, we'll have backup files and even paper files just in case something happens with our computers. For advertising and promoting, we want to make sure we are staying on top of current social media trends and making sure we're still getting the word out even after we become successful. As far as expanding our target market, eventually we would like to reach other demographics. And brainstorming, we'll hold monthly sessions to set new goals and to make sure we are meeting the ones that we set for us. Thank you.